Barbenheimer hype was real. Oppenheimer and Barbie both opened up this past weekend, and both films did phenomenal. Today, let's dive into those weekend numbers and discuss how they may compare to the remainder of the films being released later this year. First up is Barbie. It absolutely destroyed guesstimates and opened to a whopping $155 million at the domestic box office. Internationally, the film added $182 million to its global take, putting it at a whopping $337 million at the worldwide box office. And while those numbers are huge, they're really not all that surprising. Going into the weekend, it was scoring incredibly well review-wise. On Rotten Tomatoes, at time of recording, the film is sitting at a 91% critic score and an amazing 90% audience score. According to Variety, those numbers make it the biggest opening of the year, topping the former record holder, Mario Brothers. Mario opened to a huge $146 million, while the latest numbers for Barbie are reading $162 million, up from the original $155 million they originally guesstimated on Sunday. And according to Deadline, Greta Gerwig's Barbie scores record box office US opening for a movie directed by a woman. All in all, congrats to the entire Barbie cast and crew. Did you guys get a chance to see it this weekend? If yes, what were your thoughts? I'd love to hear them. And before we move on to Oppenheimer, really quick, pardon the interruption, but I just want to say if you're new here and you enjoy this kind of content, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to get more videos just like this one. The film exceeded all expectations, opening to $82.4 million at the domestic box office. Overseas, it was able to pull in $98 million, bringing its global haul to $180.4 million. This is a fantastic opening for an R-rated film based on a historic figure following a historic event. Now, I did have a chance to see Oppenheimer this weekend on a 70mm print, and I will say I was absolutely blown away. No pun intended. It was a masterpiece in filmmaking, and I give it a solid 10 out of 10. When it comes to Christopher Nolan's films, this movie is up there with Interstellar, Inception, and Prestige. I really can't say enough about this film, the performances, and the screenplay. I would be absolutely shocked if it doesn't get nominated and if Christopher Nolan doesn't finally get his Best Director Oscar. So with these two films opening so well, what are my thoughts on some of this year's other big releases that have yet to come? Upcoming releases like Blue Beetle, The Marvels, and Aquaman are currently on their road to a disastrous opening. But more on that in my next video. And hey guys, that is it. That is all. That was my real perspective. I'd love to hear yours. What are your thoughts on Barbie, Oppenheimer? Did you guys get a chance to see either of those films? Drop a comment below, sound off, and let's talk about it. Remember, if you are new here and you enjoyed this video and you like this kind of content, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.